Hey Jijil,
Hello,
so
Amrita.
I have a very interesting compound interest question. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
so it goes like this. So there is an investor, he purchased a share for P dollars on Monday. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me take the pen. Yeah, so P dollars on Monday. All right. Now, for a certain number of days, the value of share increased by R% per day. All right. So, for some days, the value of the share increased by R%. And then for some, after this period of constant increase, the value of the share decreased the next day by Q dollars. By Q dollars, not Q%. So, value came down by Q dollars.
Right.
Now, investor decided to sell the share at the end of the day for V dollars. Okay. So, which was the value of the share at that time? So, V dollar was the value of the share at that time after the period of increase and then decrease. Okay. So, the day, so it's basically the day it got decreased by Q dollar, the value became V dollars. Okay. So, how many working days after the investor bought the share was the share sold? So after how many days he actually sold the share that he had bought on Monday? That's the question. Now you are given this. Now so much of story, and after the story you are given an algebraic expression which is this. Okay. Now it has got all the variables there. V plus Q by P minus 1. So all these variables are already there. So instead of doing this, let's try and simplify this expression. Okay.
Okay.
So R, I can write R as R by 100. Right. So
Okay.
here, I don't know, let me just correct my alignment here. So I'll write it over here. Yeah, so let me start from here. So R is equal to, so I can write it as R by 100, right?
Okay.
Let me take the pen. Yeah. So this becomes R by 100 is equal to, this will be square root of V plus Q divided by P and then minus 1. Right? Now again I can take this minus 1 to the other side. Okay, so I'll write this first. So V plus Q divided by P is equal to R by 100 plus 1. Okay, so now what else can we do here? Let's take the square. Okay, so if you
Okay.
take the square, you will have V plus Q by P is equal to 1 plus, there is a reason that I am changing the order, so bear with me, I'll tell you why. So this is 1 plus R by 100 square, right? Now let's bring P over there. So you will have V plus Q is equal to P into 1 plus R. Now does this look familiar? Does this look familiar? Now V is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100
This
square
is the
minus Q. So what is V? V is your final amount, right?
right.
The
Right.
question is given final amount. P
Uh,
is the rate,
Original
the
amount.
principal, original amount, the principal value. R% per day.
This is
Your
compound interest.
It's a compound interest, but it is R% per day. Usually you get the interest per annum. Here it is per day. That's why we don't need to divide it by 365 and all that. This is as is per day. So you can directly write it
Right.
like this. And then the decrease of Q dollars. Right.
Right.
Now the question is, how many working days after the investor bought the share was the share sold? So when exactly did the investor sold the share? So this is
Is it the
increase.
fourth day?
Exactly. So Monday he bought, and then for 2 consecutive days. See, 2 consecutive. This is square, right? So that means 2 consecutive days there was an increase.
And third day happened, and after that he
Exactly. So
sold, right?
after 3 days, right? 3 working days later, he actually sold. So your answer is this, right?
Okay, yes.
Make sense? So you
Makes
see,
sense.
sometimes questions can be quite deceiving. They might look difficult, but don't give up. Okay, if you see a very difficult algebraic expression there, don't give up, don't panic, just give it a chance. I'm sure the question will be quite easy for you to solve. Okay, if you just go by that expression.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Amrita.